What's up, gents? DirtBag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going over a how-to gear guide. Underpriest Brogni. I just sounded like Murder Inc. right there. Wow, please don't compare me. The guy's awesome. I love the guy. He does really cool videos, but I don't want to be monotone. So, Underpriest Brogni is the brand new fusion champion that we had in the game. If you guys are watching this, you probably saw a ton of guides on him. He is amazing. We're going to do a gear guide on him now, and then a full guide's going to be coming out soon. So if you aren't subscribed, hit subscribe so these videos actually pop up for you guys. I think there's a notification bell now. Hit that if you want. Join the Dirtbag Nation clan. We got the clan going. We're doing a second clan now because we're overflowing into the second clan. We got 1,000 subs. Dirtbag gear coming soon. So let's get into it. Underpriest Brogni, he's freaking awesome. So with these guides, we go over skills, we go over what artifact sets are going to be really good for him, what you're kind of aiming for, masteries, and then kind of where we would be using him. So again, this is a gear guide, full guide coming out soon. So first we go over the skills, always. So he is booked out up to this. So I actually lucked out and only got these two booked because of the 3-turn cooldown. I probably should book this out to a 3-turn cooldown. I just didn't have enough books for him, but he is a very good champion if you want booked. Very good passive. So let's start with A1. Attacks one enemy, has a 45% chance of placing an HP burn debuff for 2 turns. This could be good for Doom Tower. This could be good for any of the bosses in Doom Tower, actually. Like, just love the HP burns on them. But 45% chance on an A1, not bad. This is good for the clan boss. He is a very, very, very good clan boss champion. He's already got 1,100. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is a good gift from Plarium. It was one of the hardest fusions to do. But luckily, we managed to do it like the last day, and we got him. But HP burns are good for an A1. Attacks all enemies on an A2. Has a 70 up to 100% chance of removing 1 random buff from all enemies. So 100% chance of removing 1 random buff, which is very good. And has a 100% chance of removing 1 random debuff from all allies. So you don't need accuracy for that one. So if you really want to do that, there's no accuracy on that. But if you need accuracy, it's for the attacking the enemies. So if you're going to remove debuffs from the enemy team, you need accuracy. If you're going to remove buffs from yourself, don't need accuracy. But it's still only 75% chance. You can book it up to 100% chance. I don't know if I have any books left. I probably have like 1 or 2 books. Yeah, we have 2. So I don't want to put it on that right now. Okay. So also... increases the value of shield buffs on all allies by 30% of the damage inflicted. So we have him built out with War Master because if you build him with clan balls and he does a lot of damage, he's increasing the shield by 30% of the damage inflicted. So if you want him to do a ton of damage for PvP, you probably can use like War Master and stuff, procs. But on the clan boss, if it procs Giant Slayer, it's just going to increase it by that much. Very good with Valkyrie or any other champions that have shields, but he also places a shield on his A3. So usually you want to do like A3 first and then A2 if you don't have somebody else to do shields. But he also places a block debuff and a 50% increased attack on all allies for 2 turns. So this is very good for the Green Affinity clan boss. This is very good for any freaking clan boss. But placing a block buff for 2 turns, increasing attack for 2 turns, and a shield on all allies for 2 turns equal to 30% of this champion's max HP. The shield cannot be removed. Amazing. Like, very, very good. Very, very good skill. You want that down to a 3-turn cooldown. We lucked out and got it down to a 3-turn cooldown. And then this one is very unique, but also very good. Whenever an ally is under a shield buff, not just his shield, but any shield, reflects 25% of the damage inflicted on that shield back to the attacker. Again, very good for the clan boss. Good in PvP. It's funny when the enemy attacks. Everybody has a shield. It's a nuker. He attacks, damage then gets reflected back to him, and they just die. Super funny. Also heals the ally by 25% of the damage inflicted on the shield. So both are very good. Everything's just very good about this guy. Just very, very good skills. But you notice, like, he is a support champion, but you want him to have as much HP as possible because of the putting up the shields, extending the shields, living longer, yada yada, all the good stuff. If there are multiple champions in your team, only 1 skill can be active, and he's got a very good aura. So resistance in Doom Tower by 60%. So also very good in Doom Tower. He can carry you a long way with it, make a very tanky team. But looking at those skills, I definitely want to build him with as much HP as possible. I actually built him with my resistance team. My clan boss team is basically 2 key void clan boss right now, so I don't need him necessarily for that, but I built him mainly for a PvP defensive resistance team. So that's kind of where you're going to see the gear, but we're going to over a lot of different gear sets, so that way we're going to see which one's going to be good for him. Masteries, again, going down to here to get that War Master procs. It does help in PvP because it does, you know, what is it? 10% of the target's max damage, so it actually does a little bit more damage on the champions that attack you from the shield. But this also heals, do more damage on the A1, crit rate, and chance to do this if you hit the clan boss. You get the chance to, you know, increase a skill. Then defensive route, to make him a little bit more tanky. He does a chance to counterattack, or if somebody gets freeze or true fear. I probably want to put this on him. This is actually very better for PvP. 50% chance to increase the turn meter by 15% when an ally is attacked with a critical hit. Will only increase the turn meter if, you know, so like this is very, very good for PvP. So I might actually redo this. It's also very good for PvP. Yeah, so this is just to get some more damage at him as the War Master. So let's go over some gear sets. All right, so first my gear set is the shield set. He does have 22, almost 23,000 HP. I say anybody who has 23,000 plus HP is a good champion to put a shield set on. We put shield set on recently, like just to kind of test it out. So that way he, on auto, he actually does his A2, which I think is weird. So he does this on auto. So if he already starts the match with the shield set, he's then able to extend it with his A2 to kind of do more damage and then extend his shield right away. So that's a little tip. If you want to extend it right away, start him with a shield set. He's not a bad champion to put a shield set on because all these like passives and stuff really work on shield sets. So I think a shield set's very, very good for him. If you've seen Stu Gaming's video, I don't know if they're going to nerf it or if they already did nerf it if you're watching this video, but his proccing thing, like reflect damage, all that stuff, works with Frost, Provoke, Stun, Taunting, like all this stuff works with his shield and this passive. Whenever an ally is on his shield, reflects 25% of the damage inflicted on the shield back to the attacker. So basically it's like he's attacking the attacker. That's how it works. So if you have a set that freezes people, he's attacking the person to get frozen, right? So that's hilarious. Provoking is hilarious. Stun set I think would be the best for him. Putting a stun set on him, because anytime somebody attacks your champions, they get stunned. It's pretty funny. So if it's not the shield set, probably go with the stun set to kind of like change it up. But let's go over what sets are going to be good for him. Let's start at the top. So life set, obviously very good. Not very good. It's just like good new set if you want like that extra HP. Attack, probably not. Defensive is good if you get up to 3,000, 3,500 defense for the clan boss. Speed is also a very good set. You want him, you know, pretty fast. Crit rate, you don't really need him to do damage. He's already doing damage from the War Master procs, and he's a support champion, so crit damage, again, don't really need. Accuracy, if you want him to take off one of the buffs on the enemy team, you need that accuracy. We're not really building him strictly for the accuracy, so we're kind of skipping that part. But resistance, I love the resistance for PvP. It's so good on him because he's just like super tanky, super resistance. He's gonna like ignore a lot of stuff and be able to use his skills. He's really good with resistance on the dragon, Eternal Dragon in Doom Tower. Having him have resistance and actually put the shield up on the dragon, clutch. So if you want to use the resistance set, very good set to use. Lifesteal, I would use this for clan boss if you really need that heals. He does provide heal for the team, but if you want him to heal himself or all that stuff, I think Lifesteal would be a good set for him. Stalwart is probably the best set though. Stalwart is really good for the clan boss. 25% chance to place a sleep. Also good. It's just sleep's not the best CC in the game because anytime they get hit, they just wake back up. This, anytime he's attacked, they get frozen. So anytime anybody is hitting his shield, it procs the frost. So this is also a very, very good set to put on him. I was thinking about putting this for PvP, but then the enemy team takes 20% less damage when they're attacked. So this is very good for PvE. Not the, I mean, it's good for PvP. Don't lie, it's very good. This may be good. I use this for the new orc guy. I don't know if it's gonna be the best for him. Heals 15% every turn. This also is very good. Just extra heal, but it is a 4-piece set. I wish this was a smaller set. Maybe heal 10% on each turn, but that kind of gets rid of the Immortal Set down below. Immunity Set, very good for PvP. If you want to put this on him so that way you can actually cast the shield right away. We already went over shield set's very good for him. Anybody that has 23,000 plus HP, you want to put the shield set on him. This isn't bad. Relentless, I think anybody who's a support champion that has a Relentless is always going to be good. I put most of my support champions in Relentless sets, but I think having him with Relentless, he's able to proc this, almost have this up like all the time. So always have a shield up, always have like extending of shields, and just hitting this a lot more. So I think a Relentless set could be good on him. Not the best, just fun. Don't really need the Savage, don't really need this. Stun set also I think is a funny set that you can try with him because you don't need accuracy for this. It's just kind of like 18% chance. Now if you're going to go with that route, you probably go with this down here. The extra 5%, so it goes up to 23% chance to place a stun. And then you just ignore the War Master proc. All right, so we might actually retool him out. And I mean, just to change this, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll keep it for now because we might run him in Clan Boss eventually. What else? There's a stun set, very funny on him. I wonder if this will work. 75% chance of placing. So if you're running a unkillable count, no, he wouldn't be unkillable. I was gonna say you can like keep placing poisons anytime somebody has a shield set on him. So if you want to put poison on the clan boss, you could just put 2.5% poisons. 75% chance that's actually going to land a lot of poisons. So actually, that it might actually be pretty funny if you're newer in the game, you don't have a poisoner, you need a poisoner. Try a poison set on him. I think it'd be hilarious. Taunting, we already went over this, so taunting is another good one. You're putting provoke on the enemy champion for them to attack him. Not maybe 45% chance to counterattack when hit with a critical hit. So again, just imagine the shields. Anybody who has a shield, all of these proc it. So 45% chance to counterattack when hit with a critical hit. This again, very good. So he's taking 30% less damage. This is great for the dragon, Eternal Dragon 120 hard, because he hits really freaking hard with his AoEs. Also, the clan boss hits with his AoEs, so 30% chance to decrease the damage taken. So you're putting up shields, you're taking almost no damage. So this is also a very good set. This could be good as defense. It's almost like Relentless. Like this is proccing similar to like Relentless, but like you're reducing the random skill cooldown. So not as good as having it on Bad L, but still being able to like keep the shield up all the time is pretty cool. I've ignored this. This is also a very good set. Immortal Set, 15% HP, heal 3% every turn. Having as much HP as possible on this guy because he gives a shield based off his HP. Also shield set, very good. Don't need the crit, don't need any of that stuff. This is also good. So 15% HP just to start with, so he's already extending his shield if he wants to. Then extra 15% HP. So besides that, I mean, not really going to benefit a lot from this because he's not going to do a lot of damage. But I mean, placing unkillable is always cool. I just wouldn't waste it on him. This isn't bad. I think HP, 20% defense, 25% chance to reflect or deflect one debuff into its. Actually, this. Does this work with his shield? HP 20%, defense 20%, 25% chance to deflect one debuff onto the attacker. So that is actually interesting. I might have to test that out. Do we have enough set? So we have speed, accuracy, HP, defense, HP. Hopefully that rolls HP again. Speed, HP, resistance, not bad. This I wish was HP, but then speed boots. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. No speed, speed, no speed. So potentially, like, do I just throw this on and like kind of test it out real quick on like I don't know anybody, but that actually, somebody let me know if that works. This set with Brogni. But HP defense isn't bad. There's always a good two-piece set. This also isn't bad because if you want him for the accuracy, it's okay, but the extra speed is always good. I would ignore immunity set with resistance isn't bad. And this, so 15% chance to block freeze debuffs, 10% chance to place freeze debuffs on the attacker. So this 3 sets of this, or just 1 set of this, as like a 2-piece set, I think will be cool. Like if you just, because it's 2-piece, so you basically have a 10% chance on all of your shields to freeze the debuffer. So maybe one of these actually, I don't know if Stu had this, but one of these and the provoke or a stun, and then 1 set of these. That's actually really cool. So 1 set of these with another 4-piece stun set, I think is maybe what Stu did. I didn't actually watch the video. I just saw it. It would look pretty cool. So guys, that's what I would suggest. Now let's go over our gear. So we have HP with crit rate, resistance. I just want, again, resistance with this build. So resistance, HP, speed. We have no speed here, which kind of stinks. Do we have better gloves? HP, equipped, substat, speed. Resistance gloves? No. What about shield gloves? No. See, that's probably why. So we don't have a shield. HP, that stinks. We have to farm some shield sets. All right, so we got HP there. HP for the chest piece with speed, accuracy, crit damage. Wow, we need a lot more speed. So I think we need better gloves and better this. So this isn't the best shield set for him, but it's still a good set for him. All right. So shield there, then we got this, so speed with a lot of resistance on his boots, really good HP there, and these don't really matter, but that's very, very good resistance boots. Resistance here, so we have speed, resistance, and HP. Then we have accuracy a little bit there, speed, resistance, no HP there, and then speed, HP with resistance. So all good sets, like these 2 are very good for the shield set, these 2 are very good. And these 2 could definitely be subbed out as soon as possible. So I'm not sure if I just want to kind of take the shield set off him, because after saying the stun set and then the frost set, I think it'll be really, really funny. We got to test it out. So guys, let me know how you have them booked. There's so many different ways to book Brogni. That's what's so cool about them. But total stats, we have 80,000, 2,500 defense, 210 speed, 443 resistance. That's kind of what we're aiming for again. And let's go over quick masteries, show those. So guys, let me know what you guys thought. We didn't go over accessories. Accessories, HP with pretty good HP rolls, HP with resistance, and then resistance with speed. What I would suggest is whatever you need. So in Clan Boss, you want 3,500, give or take, defense with the rest in HP. So if you're at the 3,500 defense mark, go with HP. If you're at the 3,500, if you're at a lot of HP, go with the defense. You want kind of a mix. For the Clan Boss, you probably want 50,000 plus HP for normal champions with 3,500 defense. Those are kind of like the standard things. So if you have 35 defense, everything else just put it into HP. That'll probably be best for you. And then over here, probably HP or defense for the banner. So guys, again, appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys aren't subscribed, so these videos pop up for you guys, hit the subscribe button. DirtBag Nation, let's go. Good luck, and we will see you in another video soon.